Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You have a weekend that makes today a messy Monday? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20. And what is a messy Monday? Well, welcome to my channel. And I haven't done a messy Monday in months. I've kind of given you the summer off, right? So, what is a messy Monday? A messy Monday is when you still have a little bit in your head that you can do what you used to do, not gain weight, not have any tummy effects, not have any headaches, not gain weight, feel shitty, all those sort of things. Why? Because you are a weekend warrior, or you've had company, or it's summer, or starting tomorrow, Tuesday morning, you're going to do absolutely everything right again. Are you making yourself those promises? Are you? You know, I bet there's going to be a lot of food funerals going on the first week in September with all of those promises of never again. I'm going to have a food funeral. I'm going to get rid of all those graham crackers and the accompanying things that are in the pantry or in the cooler or wherever they are. I'm just going to have my big blowout food funeral, get rid of all those things, the ears of corn, the, what else? Oh, potato salad and all those other kind of, the pasta salads. I'm going to get rid of all that stuff this weekend, or you did it last weekend. And here you are, and it is a messy freaking Monday. And how does that feel? Doesn't feel so hot, does it? So a messy Monday is when you think that you can still have standard American diet and adult beverages and get away with it. And who are you trying to get away with it with? Oh, yourself. So you're still self-sabotaging. Do you like that feeling of self-loathing that you get? Do you like the scale bumping up 3 pounds, even if it's water weight, just holding on to the crapola you were eating? Because your body says, oh, she's having carbs again. Yay! Let's hold on to the water. Okay. I mean, some of you have been there, done that, and are still tempted, but work your way through it. You know, thinking the keto foods through. And summer is a wonderful time to practice your keto. You can have a ton of things that are keto that won't derail you at any cookout or social event or class reunion or wedding reception or any of those sort of things. Stick to the meat, my darling. That's what you have to do. And maybe a salad. And, you know, I talk about how I would handle a social event. I would trust on the meat there. I would always inquire what barbecue sauce they're using, because if it has the sauce on it, I would request no sauce on my chicken, no sauce on my ribs, if possible. If not, I would stick to burgers or the steak or the hot dogs or the sausage, whatever those things are. And I would either bring my big bowl of green leafies with my little spill-proof container of macadamia nut oil and EVU, or I would make a salad a keto way and just bring that. I would probably bring my own, because in the salads that I bring to parties, I kind of Americanize, you know, standard American diet them. Not with junk, but, you know, it's got chickpeas, it's got chopped peppers, it's got non-hothouse tomatoes, things like that. But, yeah, I would bring my own oils in my leak-proof container. And I don't care if people think I'm weird. You know, I'm on maintenance, and maintenance tastes pretty darn good. And so, you know, it doesn't mean that I can have a blowout weekend and get to messy Monday and start making myself promises. Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, you're still thinking you can out-exercise your weight gain? Oh, you're so silly. Most of us here with keto have drastically reduced our time spent exercising. We have little routines. They seem to work for us. we don't get all entangled in all of the things that we used to do, because we know that we are not going to out-exercise any weight gain or exercise ourselves back into the body that we had when we were 20. News release, most of us aren't 20 that are here. I know that Ruth May is like, what, 20, 21? And she's this tiny little wonderful woman that does videos. She's got an Australian accent, but most of us aren't her and don't run in road races, marathons. So for those of us that are here, and most of my clients we're older, our metabolisms are definitely more sluggish from the standard American diet, not to mention that metabolisms slow down every decade. Supposedly they slow down 10% more. So if you're here like me at 68, we could be sorry suckers, because ain't nobody paying attention to us. And so when I have a client, I put them on a regimen that there's nobody promoting. It's just all anecdotal what has worked for me and got me and kept me in maintenance. And so I practice that with my clients. And the more they do my macros, the better their weight loss is. They usually feel better anyway, because they've sliced way out of their program all of the crapola. And that means even keto-fying things. And that means even things like shakes with whey protein, not good. Or, protein bars or whatever they call them. I call them candy bars with wigs. Those of you that have watched me know that. So when you get to a messy Monday and you say, that's it, I'm going to be good, what does that mean? It could possibly work for you if you have a 4 to 6 ounce piece of protein, fish, chicken, pork, beef, fattier the better. And I have my bowl of just lettuces, but some people do better with 60 grams of asparagus, half a cup of cauliflower crumbles, butter on both, and that works. And what works for a lot of us older people is 1 meal a day, OMAD. Some people can't do it, and I totally get that. Some of them do 2 meals a day. And, I just often suggest they get their window of eating smaller and smaller. So ideally, when I was doing 2 meals a day, I ate at noon and I ate at 3. So I had a 21-hour intermittent fast with my fatty coffee, and it works for me. It's not bulletproof. It doesn't have, lots of oils and butter and cream. It has 1 tablespoon of butter, Kerrygold butter, or heavy whipping cream, or organic Valley ghee, and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And that's my buttered coffee. I do have brain octane here in my pantry. I just don't use it that often now. It's just because my coffee is always evolving, but I like what I have. So if you're here, it's a messy Monday, and you're making all kinds of promises to yourself, up your electrolytes, especially your sodium. Get some good mineral waters. Get some San Pellegrino. Get some Perrier. Get some Gerstolter, if that's how you pronounce it. Make the mineral waters. Get the bonus ball of the calcium, magnesium, sodium, okay? And potassium, the most important, the most elusive one. Get those, load yourself up, pink Himalayan salt in your water, in your coffee, Celtic salt crystals on your tongue before you have a glass of water. Just really practice some really good keto. You don't want the keto flu as you withdraw and detox from your weekend warrior standard American diet stint. You might have to start all over again. There could be withdrawals and keto flu. There could be a whole bunch of stuff. Depends on how bad, how long, how far into the woods you went. But Messy Monday is a thanks, I needed that. And we do need that sometimes, not a horrific smackdown, but just a reminder that the reason you're doing keto initially probably was weight, because you heard people or you saw people that lost weight. But then you start getting those nice health benefits. Your skin clears up. You're sleeping better. You're going to the bathroom better. You don't have those headaches. You don't have leg cramps. There's a whole bunch of good things that can happen. Electrolytes are key for that. not to mention, having fatty foods that satiate. And once you start flipping over into being a fat adapted person, then you can be a fat adapted warrior, right? And get away from those darn sugars and carbs and sugar burning, carb burning. Ugh. It's fun for the first few bites, but there is always that day of reckoning. The older you are, the harder you might fall, and the tougher it may be to get back up and get back onto keto. I've been fortunate. I've been fortunate with my 3 addictions. I was a smoker, and I gave it up cold turkey, and it worked. I was a drinker, and I gave it up cold turkey, and it works. One of my ladies, her name is Marilyn, she's 75 years old, and she says, turkey is best if it's cold. Cold turkey. That's right. I call it the Band-Aid theory. You've got this Band-Aid, and you're going to either eek it off, feeling little pulls for a while the whole Band-Aid comes off, or you just go, that's it, and you rip that sucker off. I'm a rip-it-off Band-Aid person, and I have been with my 3 addictions, food, smoking, and booze, and it has worked for me. That's just how it worked. And then I don't look back because I'm a member of the No Matter What Club, and members of the No Matter What Club, right, Blair? He's our acting president. We don't have messy Mondays. We don't fall or cave to those temptations, also known as triggers, by looking at them, or the cravings that come from the triggers of looking at that, and it will talk to you if you look hard enough. It will convince you that you can get away with it. Maintenance is not a place where you can dabble in standard American diet and come out of it okay. My maintenance is basically the same as it was when I wanted to lose, and my body stopped where it stopped and said, okay, girlie, that's enough. You don't need to weigh any less. You can stop here, so I'm going to give you this little range of a set point, and you are going to be in between that. Summer has been a bear because of heat and humidity and the heat index, which have nothing to do with what I'm eating. And so as soon as the humidity stops being 99% every single freaking day, then I will drop some. I dropped 1.5 pounds last week, and it's water. I know it is because I can see it on my body. I can see it when I'm naked and I stand sideways. It's just funny. But so outside of that, my range is what my range is, and it's maintenance, and it's been that way for 2 years. So I have a little luck with this, and I'm just trying to share my luck with you guys and talk you out of having messy Mondays, which could begin as early as Thursday night, because some of us take a Friday off in the summer. And so we have 3.5 days of garbage. Or maybe you just have a Saturday and Sunday of garbage. Or maybe you're just having a food funeral with all the stuff that's left after people left. And those tortilla chips talk to you. And that whole jar of salsa talk to you. And like I said, the graham crackers and like that talk to you. You don't need that anymore. You don't want it. You know the success you've already enjoyed. Hop back on. Stick with people that do relatively strict and controlled keto or carnivore. A lot of people do carnivore. But whatever floats your boat, that you can be strict and have the integrity and honesty within yourself. You don't have to prove to me that you're strict. You need to have that from within and want to take care of yourself. No self-sabotaging. Okay? I will see you the next time. This is Sarah with just another installation of a messy Monday. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.